There was a period of time in my life that I knew I was beautiful, but truly I couldn't really tell you what the features of my face looked like. Hello everyone, it's your girl Sassy Cece. I'm in my becoming era, and for today, just as the title states, we are going to do my morning and night routine, as well as a little get ready for work with me. So stay tuned and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Before we get started, I wanted to preface this video a little bit by saying that all of the products that I am using, I make myself. So that is what varies a little bit, I would say, from other skincare routines that you see. A lot of times they're recommending the products that they're using to you, and eventually I will actually sell these products. I've been in the process of formulating them, and so that's actually why I'm using them, and I wanted to share a little bit about them with you all, although they are not yet ready for sale. So hang in there, and I promise that you guys will be the first to know when they are up for sale. Talking about what all I'm doing is I wanted to say that I had really bad skin due to a situation. I used the wrong product on my skin. So this video, I will talk a lot about the importance of the products and why I'm using them, because I had a lot of things with my skin specifically that I wanted to fix. Now that I've said my little disclaimer or whatever, I want to go ahead and say what all I've done. So I wash my hands before I do my face because duh, that's how you have a clean face. But I don't actually wash my face with soap in the mornings. I don't scrub. I just dunk my face in ice water. So you did see me do that, or cold water, as cold as it can be. And after I do that, I went ahead and sprayed my face with toner. Now, this toner that I've been using, it does have a lot of ingredients. Of course, I can't share everything, but it does have witch hazel, which I really like because that tightens up the skin. And then it has rose water as well in it, which is so good for so many things. Hydration and, oh gosh, you name it. Rose water is so good for so many things. Hydration and plumpness. So I definitely did that. And then I went ahead and put on an oil serum. Now, I didn't use a moisturizer. I only used the serum. I don't always do that. I have been fluctuating back and forth with a radiance moisturizer and the serum, or just one or the other, just because I'm still formulating a bunch of different products. But I will say that there are so many benefits to so many different things, and one of the main ingredients in my serum is jojoba oil, which I feel has some of the most stunning benefits ever. The best oils ever, because it's not really an oil. It's honestly a fruit or flower plant wax. It mimics our oils, the oil that we actually naturally produce the most, which I think is absolutely stunning. It kind of tricks our face into not producing too much sebum and too much oil. So it calms redness, relieves dry patches. It gets rid of like eczema and rosacea, and it's so many amazing benefits. Definitely look into it. But it also contains vitamin E, which is one of my favorite things ever because it helps protect against environmental damage. So definitely 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. Following my serum, I used sunscreen, which is something that I did not incorporate into my routine until this year. I really do not like a lot of sunscreens. I'm very particular about my skin. So I did take a lot of time formulating my own, which actually will probably be another video where we talk a little bit about it and my process. And yeah, that'll be super fun. But sunscreen does have a lot of benefits, and one of the major things I struggled with was uneven skin. Not only hyperpigmentation, but also like maybe loss of pigmentation, I could say, where it's like I had light patches. So I had like some light patches and some dark patches. And I can truly say, if you're looking at the video, you can see that my skin looks a lot more even. So that's really exciting. That's one thing I really love that I've began to do, and I only do that for my morning. I don't do that for the nightly. And then I actually put on my own lip gloss. I am trying to formulate a lip balm, but for now I had the lip gloss because I was doing it just to have fun one day, and now I can't use other lip balms because it's the only thing that hydrates my lips. So anyway, and then last but not least, for the morning routine, I put on some under eye serum, which is also good for your vision, but it's really to help reduce the look of that hollow eye. It has like calcium and mineralizing things. I've also thought about doing an under eye cream. I think that'll be funner than the oil just because different skin types have different issues. But let me know what you think in the comments. Would you prefer an under eye oil or an under eye cream to help with things that can go in and are not harmful to your eyes, might even help with your eyesight, but at the same time it's really there to help reduce bags and circles and under eye wrinkles. So let me know what you're thinking. So that completes the morning portion of my actual facial routine. As you see, for the rest of this morning portion, I'm just getting ready for work. It was pretty early in the morning, and I was just taking care of my hair and getting myself together for a beautiful day. I will say, speaking of getting myself together and taking care of my hair and stuff like that, and all this talk that I've been doing lately on becoming, speaking of, I hope you all have been enjoying the Becoming Her series. I'm loving it so much. Episode 3 comes out next week, so stay tuned. But yes, speaking of all of this becoming that I've been talking about, part of that includes taking care of your health as well. I don't want to just become the woman that I want to be mentally and emotionally and even literally, as in like changing my name, but also physically, and not just with my workout routine, because I've talked a little bit about that. And I'm sure we'll talk about that even more, taking care of our body in, movement and getting going, getting your blood flowing, but also like for skincare, like, man, different things hit people different ways. And I guess you can say that each person takes and perceives things differently. But I just remember like growing up, when I was really little, I thought I was very beautiful. And then there was a period of time in my life that I knew I was beautiful, but truly I couldn't really tell you what the features of my face looked like because I didn't spend hardly any time in the mirror. Oh my God. I know you're probably thinking, what? But literally I didn't. I thought it was vain or vanity. And so I just wasn't taking care of myself as much as I'd like to. And I had pretty good skin. So I never focused on it. I didn't know how important it was, how healthy it is to become taking care of your outward appearance as well, not just your heart or your character. So yeah, that's my little baby rant, but that's why I'm so focused on health and becoming and being who you're supposed to be. There's a lot of different experiences in my life, and I'm really excited to be at the phase that I am now, even though I feel like those old experiences obviously have lended some credits to what I talk about now and allowed me to have some experience. I'm very happy to be where I am now, and I'm excited to take care of myself. I truly enjoy having an even skin tone and making sure I don't have eczema and acne and things of that nature. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be right back in just a moment for the nightly part of this routine. Alrighty, tidy ladies and maybe gents too. I'm back. It was a long day of plenty of work, but it is time to get ready for bed. So I did start off by obviously washing my hands, very important, but even before that I did take my shower already, so you're getting me fresh out of the shower, just washing my hands. And I'm showing you 2 different facial washes. The first one, I'll talk a little bit more about it The first one that I showed, it's a salicylic wash, and then the one that I'm pouring right now is actually a kojic acid and turmeric soap that I made by hand. I like to get it really foamy before putting it on my face, and if you're watching really closely here, you can see that I don't like really rub it all over my entire face. I'm really rubbing it in certain sections. Yes, I know it looks like most of my face, but I'm really rubbing it over where the hyperpigmentation is, just because turmeric really helps to brighten up the skin, but it also helps to relieve hyperpigmentation. So I actually don't wash it off. I don't rinse it off. I just let it sit until I go back in with my other face wash, which is the salicylic face wash. Now, I don't know if it's super important to do them both, but I think one kind of counteracts the other in a soap together, as opposed to when they're in two separate soaps. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah. And as you can see here, I'm really washing my face. See the difference between what I did with the first soap and then what I'm doing with this one? Yeah, so I really got in there, and then I only pat dry my eyes and like my chest and everything, but I don't scrub. Like, you don't see me rubbing at all, just because I don't like my skin to be rough, and it's really good for helping prevent wrinkles and all of that. So yeah, I'm going back in with that same toner, just because I like my face to be hydrated at pretty much all times. And speaking of glow, I mentioned earlier the turmeric soap. It also helps because I feel like my skin used to be very dull, so I love the brightness that I receive by using that soap, and then also with my toner. My toner really helps brighten. Also, guys, do not stone me, but I used to totally not tone my face before putting moisturizer or anything. I just washed, I rubbed something on it to make it not feel dry, and I moved on. Oh, that's so sad. Don't think about it. Anyway, I'm going back in with that same serum because I noticed some of the things work super well overnight, just because it has more time not being out in the elements. And so when I wake up, my face feels so nice. Oh my goodness, I've really been loving it, guys. I didn't always have bad skin. As I mentioned, it was a specific instance that caused my skin to kind of go through some things, and then just the lack of proper treatment didn't help. So yeah, anyway, I'm excited to get back to my soft, supple skin. And now I'm putting on an eye serum, but this one is the nightly one. I do have two separate ones. The earlier one was for just like bags, and this one helps with like, it has different minerals that helps you to sleep, but then it's also good for preventing bags under your eyes and stuff, but also really good for like your vision, which is really nice when you're sleeping. So you wake up with a little bit clearer vision. And then last but not least, you saw me snatch up that coconut oil. That's the last big thing for like my entire face. And I actually go in and put it on like pimples or inflammation, because I've noticed that my inflammation kind of shows up as bumps sometimes, but they're not pimples at all. There's no infection or anything inside of them. It's just like a bumpier, like rough texture, and the coconut oil just smooths it out. It dries up anything, and it just makes me wake up with literally pimples disappearing, inflammation gone. So yeah, then again, like I said, my lip gloss turned into a lip balm. So as you can see, I put some of that on. And yeah, that is pretty much all of it. I hope you guys can see my skin really well here. It's not perfect, but it is a work in progress, and it's part of becoming just like me. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you all in episode 3 of Becoming Her next time. Goodbye.